It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Once again a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Brett Gardner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Aaron Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got? The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
So coming to the plate, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Baseman Todd Frazier.
Now batting, Todd Frazier. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And to score, the runner from second.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 0-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Second and third here, one man out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number two.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Second and third, two away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll lead it off
Leading
against
off
Lance
Yankees,
McCullers.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back that was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bases are empty, one man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Hicks on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. South Carolina leads this one 1-0. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
Now at the plate, Jason Giambi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes on 3-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 3-1 pitch to Giambi. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, Lance McCullers. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rod Carew. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. South Carolina is out in front here, 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giambi is in pursuit. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. Digging hard. He's headed for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
So stepping in, Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way, and this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Michael Pineda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got two on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he just misses with a curveball. 4 runs here in this half inning. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Yankees. First baseman, Chris Carter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Rougned
Attention,
Odor
please.
will come on defensively
playing
now as he
second
takes
base,
over at second.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning.
That's off the plate.
And he takes ball one. First time up, he went down looking. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Now
Hey,
batting,
they teach kids
third
the same
baseman,
thing they teach pros
Chase
here. When the ball
Headley.
is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Here's Chase Headley.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes set and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey,
Second
listen,
baseman.
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Todd
with the
Frazier.
Braves.
He'll get us going
Third
in the home
baseman.
half of inning number 3.
Frazier.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a
Now
leadoff
batting,
single to lead off the
catcher,
third. Not a good sign.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Lucroy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Center fielder, Jose Bautista.
Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and this is in the dirt. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 4-3. Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch that's too good to pass up.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
On the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Catcher, Austin Romine.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Romine. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Oh, and he can't make the play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Michael Pineda, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swing and a liner. The next 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Right to Frazier. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Giambi reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Left fielder, Jason Giambi.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Headley on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher,
that's exactly
43.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
George Springer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Pineda pauses. 2-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby
Hitting off for the
Ellsbury.
Yankees,
He comes in
center
1 for
fielder,
2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ellsbury.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giambi moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Pitch on the way. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now another 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Back to the mound and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pineda gets the sign. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in once again, Chris Carter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carter.
Hey now.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giambi is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 4-4. Adam Warren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Fielder, Jose Bautista.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready for another chance? Jason Giambi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
0-1 count and the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The batter, pitcher, Pat Neshek.
Troy Tulowitzki will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. For one to Carter gets him to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Matt Holliday will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hicks going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett
From the stretch, Brett Gardner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is where mental toughness has